Okay, right. Can you hit 10K a month as an appointment setter? Now, I'm going to tell you straight, right? As somebody that actually knows what they're talking about. I've been doing this for 2 years now, right? I still do it to this day. I'm not a guy that coaches it, coaches something they used to do in the past. No, I still do it right now, okay? And I'll tell you how achievable 10 grand a month with setting actually is, okay? If you see a guy online telling you that he got his student to 10K a month in 30 days, he didn't. Right? I'm just gonna say how it is. He didn't get into 10K in 30 days. You can do it with setting. You need a fantastic offer. Like a fantastic offer. Really good. Really, really high ticket price point, loads of lead flow, dialed in sales system, and a really good pricing structure. Now answer me this. Does that sound like something a complete beginner could get onto, right? Just because he bought some sales course? No. Now you can do that and get onto an offer that's paying you a couple of grand a month, fine, right? But 10K a month in 30 days as a total beginner, part-time by the way, really? So no, you can't do it that easily, but you can do it eventually, right? But you need to work your way up. It's like closing. You don't get into closing straight away. Why? Because you can be a part-time closer making part-time cash. You may as well just be a setter at that rate, right? So 10K a month for setting, yes, you can do it, but it takes a while to get there. You need to work your way up. What the realistic expectations are going to start off at, right, is you're going to start matching your job wage with setting pretty damn quickly, right? If you actually have the right systems, which I can give you, okay? If that sounds interesting, look, full transparency, there's a link down below in the description to book an call with me and I'll run you through how it works. But listen, you need to get this out of your head. 10K a month because you saw some student do it. It doesn't work like that. You need to work your way up. You need to have a bit of experience, right? Quite a bit of experience, full time, and a dialed in offer. You do not know how to find a dialed in offer straight away as a total beginner. It doesn't matter what course you buy. You're not going to find a 10K a month setting role in 30 days. It's not how it works, okay? The only way really you can do 10K as well, let's say you have experience, you've made a couple of grand a month from it, you've booked a couple of hundred appointments. You need to find a role that is paying you ideally a base salary, ideally pay per appointment as well, and potentially, 5% commissions on the close. If the closing rate is really good with the person you're working with, then it's going to be really easy for you. And if you have a base salary on top, like if you get a dialing role with a base salary plus 50 per appointment plus 5% commissions on the sale, which by the way, dialed in offers will pay you that, then yeah, you can hit 10K. But it's not going to be as easy for you to find as a total beginner because you don't know what you're looking for. And also people like that don't hire for, elite level setting roles. They don't hire complete beginners, okay? So let me just reframe your expectations with setting. How it's going to start out is you're going to start making a couple of grand a month straight away, right? If you have the right systems in place, which I can give you, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to basically get to the point where you do that full time, quit your job with it, start making 3 to 4 to 5K a month. And then you're going to really start honing in your skills, branching out to other avenues like doing dialing on top. I recommend doing dialing straight away. Networking with people that have like high-end companies, right? And kind of hopping from role to role a little bit, right? To find that one that actually has a sweet spot of hitting 10K. Because you need to get it right. And then eventually you can do it, okay? But realistic expectations as a total beginner, if you're just starting out right now, is you're gonna start off making a couple of grand a month, right? Doing it from, while having a 9 to 5 on top, get to the point where you replace the 9 to 5, and then you kind of like go through the entire drip, and then you just carry on like that, okay? And you keep going and going and going and going, okay? But as a total beginner, no, you can't do 10K a month that quickly, okay? But you can do it eventually, but you need to have experience. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And for the closing side of things, it's the same way. If you start off as a closer, you're not going to make 10K a month straight away because these guys that hire 10K a month closers do not hire brand new closers, right? That's not how it works. They do not hire someone that's brand new. They hire someone that's got experience. Just like the setting, they do not hire someone that's brand new for a dialed in 10K a month role. They hire someone with experience. It doesn't matter what course you buy, what mentorship you buy, right? Even if you worked with me, you're not going to start making 10K a month in 30 days, okay? If you have the kind of character that was able to do that, pull off a 10K a month income in 30 days, right? If you were the kind of character to be able to pull that off, you would not be stuck in your job asking for appointment setting advice straight away. It's so get rich quick schemey with this whole 10K a month in 30 days thing. My student hit 10K. If that happened, they weren't a total beginner when they started, right? And they would have had full-time hours to give to it. If someone has helped someone do that in 30 days, they would have had previous sales experience and they would have had full time to do it, okay? Because the only requirements for a 10K a month kind of role like that is really good experience and full-time. They do not hire otherwise. So if you found that, that's how these guys started off, right? So they weren't a big deal when they started. You need to build up that experience and get to that point, okay? Bit of a quick video for you guys, but yeah, you can hit 10K, just not straight away. You can do it eventually. You can start making the money you're making from your job basically immediately, rather than like 1 month, 2 months tops. 2 months is a little bit extreme, but 1 month definitely, right? It's feasible, okay? And then you can get to 10K after that, but you need to work your way up with ranks. But here's the thing, if you're working a job making 2-3 grand a month, and then you get a setting role that you're working while doing your job, making an extra 2 to 3 grand a month on top of that, you're gonna be laughing, right? That's gonna be more than enough for you. Okay, so get this whole 10K thing out of your head. You can get there eventually, and it's great when you do, speaking from experience, right? And I got to 10K with setting, but it wasn't easy, okay? So if you want actual real advice to get into setting the right way, doing it properly, right? Having someone hold your hand that actually still practices what they preach, unlike most other people that teach setting, right? There's gonna be a link down below in the description to book a call with me, and I'll run you through how to actually do this properly. And I also guarantee you'll land a role that's paying you, right? So learn from someone who actually knows what they're talking about, practice what they preach, and that's me, okay? So if you want my help, full transparency is a sales call, so if you don't want to be sold to, don't click it. But if you're serious about making this work the right way and actually, right, getting to the point where you can quit your job with it and make good money and eventually get to 10K with someone who's not gonna tell you what you want to hear, but tell you what you need to hear, and gives you the right strategy, book in that call, and I'll run you through how I can help.